All right, we'll do the front view. You got a driver obviously in hand, and setup's really good. I think the first thing you'll notice, if I show it again, watch your head. Let me see. Let me kind of pause it for a second. If you once again kind of get this box around it so you can see where the head goes in relation. I think you see that exact same thing where slight lowering, but when you get into impact, how it gets up and above, see how it's really, so you stand up, and from that back view you saw you losing posture. So again, it's just kind of the same thing to reiterate what you saw on the front side. Real telling thing. There we go. Especially for me, as we get up here, I'm going to watch this. Complete the backswing. This is like, dude, first of all, comment, like, this perfect textbook position. Shoulder turn, your torso, your upper body compared to where your lower body is. Very little hip turn, big shoulder turn. Club set really well. I mean, this is all gigantically positive. The thing I would hone in on here the most, just to pay attention to, is, well, there you go. You got the angle here between the, well, it's kind of close as I can get, but the angle of the shaft compared to your arm, here it's set really well. I think this even gives you like a 65-degree angle. What you see in all great ball strikers is that as they go down, as you go down, that angle gets maintained all the way down into the downswing until the very last second until you hit it. You can reference like Hogan, Tiger, any great ball striker. Here you can see the angle is essentially exactly the same. This is perfect. It's really good. You start to release it just a little bit early. Here it's still good, but you can see it's certainly not at 65 degrees. If I go one more click, you'll see the angle is really starting to get going. If I drew a couple lines here, there was one to represent your arm. A second one, doo-doo. Okay, coach and technology, I don't know, man. But a second one to represent the club. You can see how much less angle that is. And then by the time to hit, this is a real telling spot. Let me erase these real quick. Is you can notice here on how your left arm's bent up a little bit, and particularly right here. I'll draw a line at your pointing to your wrist. Say your wrist is a little bit cupped right there. Technically, and from a historical standpoint, in other words, if you look at all great ball strikers throughout the history of our sport, that left wrist is pretty flat, just at impact and even through impact. And the left arm generally is straight, and you can notice a little bend in your elbow right there. Boop. How it's just, it's collapsing in just a little bit. So, it's always interesting to notice or to point out the issues in the swing, but more important, is what's the fix. If you remember the hit it low drill that I have, when you go through the narrow gate, if you put a top bar on it, instinctively, as golfers, you just got to think about it this way. If you want to hit a good shot, we're expecting the ball to fly. In other words, to go up in the air when we hit it. That expectation of the ball leaving the ground, leaving the earth, and going up in the air causes lift. Lift is indicated by things like early release of the angle and the arm bending at impact and the left wrist cupped. So I'd go back to that hit it low drill and just hit as many balls as you can stomach, with the hit it low drill, and combined with work into an impact bag, which we can talk about when you get back on campus. But the hit it low concept would straighten out a lot of that arm and stuff. Other than that, obviously it's very, very good. Lowest scoring average on the team. Played great this semester. It's just things that's going to take you even further.